So I'm making this video to cover the Camco bed springs. I'm using these. It's part of two other videos where I'm making a custom bed in the back of the van. These are easy to install. You just need a drill or a screwdriver of some sort. They're one screw per spring. They're adjustable. You can increase your support by twisting them. This adds more support, and then if you twist them the other way, it's less support. Just perceived support anyway. So I want to go over the install. So before I get too far, I had a 4-inch mattress. I put it on the side with no springs because I've already done one side of the van at this point. And I just tried it out, just laid on it, And it's a 4-inch mattress. I could tell it's like comfortable, but I could tell I'm sleeping on a solid surface, no springs underneath. And then I switch it to the spring side. It actually really did make the mattress feel more supportive, almost like it gave in the right areas and almost like had a little bit of support for areas like your lower back and stuff like that. I also laid on it and I noticed I didn't really feel like I sank all that much. So it was kind of hard to film it, but I kind of tried to move this over the edge as I'm laying on there. And you can see that the springs don't even depress all the way. They still had give, even though I'm laying on it and I'm 6'4", 280 pounds. So these springs are very good at that. Now I ordered custom mattresses and I'll link to this video for the custom mattress. So I want to try it with this one too. So I put the custom mattress, obviously it's on the wrong side of the van right now, but I put it down on the no spring side, laid on it. It's comfortable. It's thicker than the 4-inch mattress, obviously. It's more supportive. And it was good. It was comfortable. I could use it without springs if I had to. But when I switched it to the spring side, it's the same deal. Now it turned from a foam mattress on the floor to into a real bed mattress with springs, and it had some degree of support. I was actually pretty shocked how different it felt when I used the springs. I'm also using the springs to provide airflow through there because vans are humid environments and I don't want moisture between my mattress and the wood underneath. Same deal, laid on it. All my weight's on here, 280 pounds. And you can see they are not flexed down to their maximum. Even as I kind of shift my weight and pivot around, they're just given, but they're not maxed out and fully compressed. So overall, I'm pretty impressed with this. Now let's get into the install. So a lot of people in the reviews will talk about the install. It's one screw per spring. It's not hard, but the instructions want you to grid this all out, space them 5.375 inches apart, or something like that. And that's just too complicated. So, and pre-drill your holes. So I'm just using a drill, has a magnetic tip. I put the screw on. The screws are short. So the negative reviews for this, if you have carpeted surfaces, you need longer screws. But since I'm drilling straight into wood, I can use these shorter versions of screws. So these screws probably are made for people who have just directly to wood. So I just drill it down, and I'm drilling slow because obviously if you're using a drill, you don't want to overstrip things. So just easy on the trigger, drill nice and slow. Just get them just snug. That's all you need. It's not, you don't have to have them crazy tight or nothing. And I'm just going to continue in this fashion. I timed it. I can do about 4 springs in 1 minute doing this. So it's not too time consuming. As far as the measurements go, I know that I have to fit 5 springs on these slats, 5 rows of springs. So really all I do is just put my 5 rows, and you can see there's lighter springs in the center. Those are for your shoulders. Those are actually softer. But I put my 5 rows out, and now I can freely move them about and just make it look good. I'll get them in a good spot, somewhat evenly spaced, judging by eye, and then I will just screw them down. I don't see the need to overcomplicate this with the grid system. They do send you a template also in the box. I didn't use the template, but you can just lay a template down and just drill holes at the intersections. So I got those ones done, and you can see I have 6 more rows to do. This area of the van you can't really sit too well in, so I don't need the rows to be super tightly packed together. You can see everything is done now. This is what my completed project looked like with all my springs in. Places for like the bed supports to fit between the springs. I didn't put springs in the middle because I built this part up. I'll put a link to this video as well as the mattress video, just so you can see like the whole finished project in the end. And with the mattresses completely installed, with me laying on top, you can see these springs do not really compress. They distribute your weight evenly. I have no bumps between the mattresses. Everything is nice and smooth. I'm very impressed with the way these springs work. And here's the finished product. I'll post a link to this video so you can see how I made this bed, and I'll post a link to the mattresses. I'm gonna work on that shelf next, so that'll be coming in a future video. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.